Symbolic speech is nonverbal communication used to convey a message. An example of this is wearing armbands, as in the case Tinker versus Des Moines, in which the Tinker siblings symbolically protested the Vietnam War by wearing black armbands at their school. They were using symbolic speech to convey a message, which turned out to be nonverbal communication. They were eventually suspended, and they took the case to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court ruled that students' rights are not taken away when they step into the school building. Another example of non-communication is in the case Texas versus Johnson, in which Gregory Lee Johnson was caught burning an American flag. This case was brought upon the Supreme Court. The defendant, Gregory Lee, argued that he was simply using his First Amendment rights and expressing his emotions. The Supreme Court, however, thought otherwise. They decided that the burning of American flags shall be prohibited in the United States. This was considered a form of treason against America, and he was sentenced to a year in jail.
In 1966, David Paul O'Brien and 3 of his companions burned their Selective Service Registration certificates. A crowd nearby witnessed the event, and for this act, O'Brien was indicted, tried, convicted, and sentenced in the United States District Court for the District of Massachusetts. The court ruled against O'Brien, arguing that while the First Amendment does protect freedom of speech, it does not protect all things that may be inappropriately be labeled symbolic speech. In order to help himself and future justices determine what may be protected under the Free Speech Clause, he developed a series of requirements that laws must meet in order to stay out of conflict with the First Amendment, and thus be considered constitutional, now known as the O'Brien test. Therefore, not every act of expression is considered symbolic speech and constitutional until it passes the O'Brien test.